Alright, NoGoodGamer here. Welcome back for episode 3 of Stone Block 4. Ooh, I can see the light box there. I did a little bit of off-camera work. Again, nothing huge. I'm not doing anything that's super entertaining. I showed you what I was doing with this already once, but I finished off the power. Got the rest of them built and fully encased. And I think this is pretty cool looking. It's not a huge amount of power output, but it's actually pretty decent. I was surprised. To actually show you what the output would be, I'm going to go ahead and make another one of these energy cubes, but I'm going to make a advanced version because it'll hold more. I think it holds like 6 mil or 5 mil, but it'll also have a better capability of outputting power. So all I'm going to do is go at mecha and then cube. Oh my gosh, I can't type today. So make a basic one. I'm going to need 4 of these since I'm going to be making 2. So I'll go ahead and 2, 3, 4. Go back into here, going to make 1 of these. Just need that for the base cube. There we go, we got that guy. And then get the advanced one, which I already have those in my inventory. I don't know why it was showing red. But to get the next level up, I need to crush diamonds in a crusher and get some more infrastructure set up. But this one would hold 25 million. The one that I just made holds 6.4. Way better than the 1.6 that I had right there. But what we're going to be able to do with this real quick is I can see how much I'm producing right now. Since I have an empty battery, I can slap this down, and we're looking at about 29,000 FE per tick initially, and looks like 2K is what we're actually putting out. It's not terrible considering the setup. The reason why it boosted so high initially was because these pipes themselves will hold power. And the pipes can put out like 3,200, I believe it was. Yeah, 3.2 thousand FE per second. So yeah, 3,200 FE per tick. But yeah, so today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go do this create dungeon. And before I go in there, I wanna at least get some basic armor up and going so I have some defense. Not too worried about doing any enchantments in here. I just want to make sure I have actual armor. And also I wanted to change up my weapon. I know I already have a regular diamond sword, but I don't want that. What I want to go with is actually a diamond katana. Purely because that 2 attack speed with the 7 damage. Because a regular diamond sword has a 1.6, which means that's 1.6 attacks per second, and that's how fast it charges. 2, I believe, is the fastest you can get while still having like 7 attack damage. I think there's some that are higher. Diamond Cutlass is pretty good too, but I've always used the katana, and I really like it. All it is basically the same thing as a sword recipe, you just do it sideways. Get me one of these, and this bad boy charges up real quick. But now, go ahead and layer me in diamonds. And now what we're gonna do is, I don't know if I have the compass yet, but we can go into here. Yeah, here we go. We get this, get compass, and now we have this guy that's pointing in a direction that we need to go, which right now is looking like basically straight up north, slightly off to the side, which means it's probably going to be somewhere around like up here, like way up here, off and to the side. So what I want to do to help that out is I went to the machinist and I bought me an impact core. Only way you can get these. And I'm going to make me a new hammer to help me dig out faster. Because now with that impact core, I can make a diamond impact hammer that does a 3x3 area. Now let's see, if I wanted to, I could upgrade to the 5x5x3. Because to make this one, I do have all that. And then there's the 5x5x5. You know what? We could just go with the full 5x5x5 and just do some massive dig outs. But I kind of like the 3s. But you know, in stone I can't vein mine, so we're doing this. Hold on. Oh, it changed back to diamond. Let me go. Do that real quick. And then I think I should be able to stick that in there. No, it was, I think I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, because I need to make this one first. And then you make this one. And then the red one. Now I can make my diamond destructor hammer. This thing is incredible. So since we have to go straight north, I already have a decent amount of distance over here. Alright, now that we're at the end of this long hallway, I grabbed one torch because I like to keep one of these in my offhand, because once I'm away from my base, I really don't care about the lighting. I just want to be able to see where I'm going. But now we've got this 5x5, and we take big chunks out of the world. Now, I kind of want to not pick up a boatload of cobblestone, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer my inventory with these fluid pipes and kind of just ignore it. Because until I get a backpack that has a void upgrade, I'm not picking up all of this. I'll let it sit on the ground for a while. Ooh, bit of lag there. I say it is very effective for just continuing to move and not having to worry. We'll come back once I get close enough to teleport to the dungeon. Alright, and now I believe this is actually the dungeon. I was still pretty close to it, but I wasn't quite there yet. Now let's see. Shift right click with the compass in hand, and yep, pop right on in. Why did I just hear a chest? Awkward. Alright, so now that we're in here, I can go ahead and sort my inventory and make sure that I have space. But the other cool thing is, like I said before, I have my portal gun. So as long as I just find a wall that'll work on. Oh, oh, it doesn't want to work there. I think I can use, yeah, I can use that wall. So now I can come back home real quick, and I'm pretty sure I have this. Yeah, I have it sorted, so I can do that real quick and get rid of the nonsense that I don't really need in my inventory for what I'm doing now. I'm already there, so I don't need that. I don't need any wrenches in here. I'm about to actually get a free wrench. And just like that, I come right back in, and I'm ready to start doing the dungeon. Now, it says turn valve handles to allow fluid flow through pipes. So, right click that a bunch of times, get some water up in here. Some pumps are too slow to fill the fluid. With more throughput, things work. Add that, get the next door to open. Yeah, I've messed with these levers too. They don't really do anything on the side. They're just kind of, they're decorative for this. I wanted to check for secrets, but. So in here, looks like it is the puzzle. Oh, Mimic, forgot about this guy. He hurts too. Ow. Thought I could run past him better. Bro's got 60 health. Ow. Jeez. Get out of here. What'd I get? Chorus inhibitor. +1 experience point for every 10 blocks to the teleportation point from the teleportation control ability. Huh. Let's see, abilities, teleportation control. Using a chorus fruit teleports the wearer to a block along the line of sight within 26 blocks, then goes on cooldown for 6 seconds. Oh, nice. I'll hold on to that for a little bit. Once I get some chorus fruit, I'll basically have a teleportation capability. Now, unfortunately, I did kind of cheat with this. This is supposed to be a puzzle. You can skip the extra rewards by just hitting this button in the back and it'll open. It won't open that, it'll open the door for you. But you go through and you check these for different flow rates, what's going in here. So, like, you turn this on, and this one, or it wasn't right there, it was, yeah, it was like this. You can kind of like watch how much is coming out. And the ones that had the highest amount coming out, you want those 3 to be turned on because you can't turn on more than 3. But I think it's these 2 and then this one. Yeah, if the water starts rising in this one, boom. Now, these loot chests are kind of cool. It's like a lock-picking type deal. And look, free belt, enchanted golden apples, water wheels, cogs, and straight up apples. Like I said, you're gonna get all kinds of create stuff when you come through this dungeon. Wrenches can also be used to change the direction of mechanical pumps. Go ahead and grab my wrench. Hey, I said go on there. Jeez. Flip that. Make things work. And that turns off these fans. And, nope, that's a trial spawner. Hey! Give me over here. Mimic. You don't get to fall. Pro mechanics. Ooh, I forget these guys always drop relics when you kill them. Cloud in a bottle enhances the relic bearer's agility, allowing for additional jumps in the air. So is it like a double jump? Oh, I have to complete a thing. Kind of looks like that. With that. Is there anything else? Oh, here we go. I'm assuming it goes like this. You know, I'll probably just do this later. Alright. Switch that. Oh no, we're falling. Oh, trial spawner. Wither. Wither. Get away from me. Get away from... Oh, shoot. Ow. Get out of here. Come on. Go down, buddy. I don't know why you paused, but thank you for that. I don't want to eat the enchanted one. I'm going to use a regular one, though. I get stuff. And then... Vault Breaker! You can have it back. Wrenches can be used on conveyor lifts. Whee! Whee! And then I drop. Alright, I'm really, oh my god, I was gonna say, I'm really, really bad at parkour. My goodness. Ouch. Okay, can we stop killing me? Please? I made it across, guys. I'm so good at this game. Whoa, jeez, I forgot about that. Ah. I'm looking like a fool. I think it was like it didn't matter about these. So I just needed to get on here. Oh yeah. Ah, that's what it was. Come here. Get me. Oh, jeez. How the heck? That was supposed to transfer me. Ow. Apparently that thing hurt. Oh, my. Hey, hey, hey. Don't worry, guys. I'll get this at some point. Hey, my torch. There we go. Oh, no! Too early. Let me get there. I mean, this is almost like an awkward skip. Jeez. Oh, come on. Wait. How did I... I mean, I skipped one chest, but... Okay. Oh, this one goes back and forth. Haha. I cheated. Yeah! Mechanical arm... Ancient debris. Like what? Harvester, packager, no big deal. I like the stacks of cogwheels, though. Yeah, I need to get some of these. Because that's real. I thought there was supposed to be like a checkpoint button so I can turn this off. But I'm pretty sure... And then I think it was that one? Yeah. Yeah, because that one, that's not real. You're real. Whew. Almost went a little too slow. Yeah, that one's fake. Fake. Oh, there's something on there. Yeah. No. Jeez. My timing is terrible right now. Don't really care about the chainmail. But I will take all of this. And then back over here. What was it? That one's fake. That one's real. Fake. Real. 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 That's fake. Real. Should be real. There's no other way to get up here otherwise. Yeah! Checkpoint. Oh, I clicked too fast. I didn't realize it was going to be a reversing one. Ooh, blaze burner. Got some of the shadow steel I was here to get early. That's what you get at the end of this, I think. Like, checkpoint. Alright, so I'm supposed to use these to fly, basically. It's a tricky spot, though. Oh, I nailed it. And then right here. All the while you have to hold space so that you're stuck to the ceiling flying, because otherwise you just start to fall. And booyah. Checkpoint. Which looks like it turns one on right here, so I can just run over and fly up. Alright, this part sucks. I've already proven that I'm awful at parkour. Ah. Oh my god, I almost backed on. Like, yeah, bad at parkour. Hey! Hey! No way. I made it. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Uh-oh. No, 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 no. This is what I really didn't want. Nope. Skipping. Sorry, boys and girls. I am not fighting that guy. I am running with my tail tucked. Ooh, sorry about that. Dogs went ape. Oh my gosh. Luckily there was an air pocket there. Oop. I was supposed to wait until... There we go. Get up here, get across, and get under, over. Yeah, we got pushed up. Let's go. Uh-oh, I missed. Ah, I was trying to do the... Yeah, it won't go far enough to reach it. Almost completely broke all the hearts. The better you do on those, the more you get out of these. So I'm kind of screwing myself messing those up. It's looking like I'm out of room right now, so I want to go ahead and do some depositing. Where did my gun go? My portal gun. But you. Right in the middle of a dungeon, I just come right back. Do that real quick, get rid of the basic stuff. And then for now, I'll just slap everything in here. I didn't put anything away I need, right? I'll bring the apples back in case something crazy happens. I don't know what else will happen in here. But, pop right back in with my cheap powers. Because I want to get that redstone link, definitely. What is this? Clicks and sticks B. I need to be careful where I'm clicking. Oh, I think that's supposed to disable the fans. Haha. Yeah, it disabled the fans. Otherwise, these things just keep pushing you away. Open up. I'm trying to get through. You know. Ow. Did I just fall in? Thought this was all water. Ooh. Bada bing. Oh, it's the overheat one. Yes, free electric motor. That just lets me put power to directly get stress units, like create stress units. So I can use create stuff with electrical power. Hit the button. Yeah, but... And back in the beginning. Yeah, the shadow steel. And basically all the stuff yeah, even more electric motors, some rotation speed controllers, 6 steam engines, so I can pretty much just immediately make a steam generator. But with that, I am done here. Yeah, got that haul from doing all that though. Now, we've got our shadow casings, so final stage for these bad boys. And now, we can pick all of them up. Because at this point, we've completed this part. And since we have the shadow casings, we just need to make encased chain drives. And since we got a whole bunch of andesite stuff, it shouldn't be hard. We may have gotten some straight up andesite casings out of here. Now we do have andesite though, so all I have to do is strip some log and I will be good. Let me go ahead, I'm gonna put that there, put this in here for now. A few of the important things I'm gonna stick in here. Keep those. I could have just went into my storage lectern and just looked up log, but why do that when I can just walk over? Oh my god, I put my axe away, or my all-in-one tool. Gimme. And gimme. Gimme. And you apparently give me iron. Now, if I come in here and just look up chain, encased chain drive, make one of them. Now I have both of these. Complete this part. Come on, give me something good, give me something good, give me something. Ooh, that's actually amazing. That's really late game. I like that. Because now I can... Are you kidding me? Does this let me... No, it didn't do it. I have to actually make the hoe. But this is a pretty good... Oh, and it already has drops teleporter on it? No way. So I can actually use this. Talk to the machinist. Completed the vault. And it looks like he can't really help us with it anymore, but he has a full shop at this point. So now, the other cool thing is he does have these, which I could always craft. This one is not a big deal, but these I might want to buy. These are for making a mob farm. The mob masher uses these as upgrades, so you can give it sharpness and you can give it looting. But with that, we've finished this part. We can go in here and submit those parts that we made. And just like that, we're back to the world engine for our next upgrade. Oh yeah, we're getting the floor put in. That smooth black brick. Starting to actually have some structure. It's looking like something now. This thing starts to look pretty cool. And now that we've completed all of this stuff, our next step is to push in to the next part of the missions. So we gotta come back and talk to the initial guidance guy. Since we did all 3 of those, we have now unlocked the Fabricator, the Enchanter, and the Wayfinder. And we also unlocked a few more upgrade stuff that we can get from here. Random backpack add-ons, random sophisticated chest add-ons. There's a bunch of different teleporters, like my portal gun you can get from a random teleporter buy. But generally you're just going to get like travel anchors and ender pearls. Portal gun's still decently good chance though. Yeah, he's got a few different things. That I'm not worried about though. We have the next 3 NPCs unlocked, which means I can come up here and look for them. Now, the ones we have are the Magician, the Machinist, and the Quartermeister. Now, I think those are late game. I think it's directly on the other side over here. Yeah, the Fabricator, the Wayfinder, and the Enchanter. So we'll start with the Wayfinder. Ooh. Very bright. Has all the time stuff. Oh no, I reset my portal. Dang it, I have to do that again later. Need to get that out of my hand. Yeah, this guy's shop, it's got some nice stuff. Yeah, here I can buy my Echo Shards for later, once I get his first section unlocked. He's got a few gates for, basically you spawn enemies to fight, and at the end you get reward drops. But he wants me to retrieve a Chronoton Star from the vault and craft at least 36 Chronoton glass. And then our next guy, the Fabricator. This guy has a lot of stuff that I always like to get. Between the Fabricator and the Enchanter, I believe, are the ones that I always end up buying stuff from. Yeah, Fabricator wants me to make a resistive heater. I can straight up buy cardboard boxes. Cardboard boxes you can use to basically steal any block that is normally unmovable. So like spawners that have souls attached to them, like say you want a wither spawner, I should say a wither skeleton spawner, and you find one out in the nether zone. You can stick a cardboard box on it, break it with a pickaxe, and then go place it down somewhere else. Shift right click on it, you pull the cardboard box off, and now you have that wherever you wanted to put it. Hopefully inside of a mob farm. Sheesh, everybody ignore my lack of direction. I feel like Zorro right now. Alright. The Enchanter. Now this is one that I'm excited to get unlocked. Especially for their next section that we can get into, because then we can get our GM chicken feed cursed. With this you can make more of that dreadful dirt, but it makes a 5x5 area. So you can use that to build around it and make a nice mob farm, which is probably going to be one of the things we get into next. But I need to spend some off-camera time waiting and hoping to get enough eggs to get some actual chickens spawn so we can get into that. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I showed you guys this, but I got an experience obelisk where I can store my experience in so I don't lose it if I end up dying. Alright, and with that, we have completed the first chapter. Did the create dungeon, got us a whole bunch of create stuff. With that big ol' hammer that I ended up getting for the 5x5 cutout, I'm going to go ahead and finish doing all of the digging out above in here, so next episode should look a lot more open and less claustrophobic in my main floor. But in the meantime, you guys, enjoy yourselves. Leave a like, subscribe, leave some love, leave some hate, do you, do what you want. Either way, whatever you do, have a good one.